Today, I'm bringing you straight into the Zongo community, through your screen and into your kitchen. Come back to my channel, it's Oforiwa, and today we are diving into one of Ghana's boldest and most soulful recipes, Zongo Stew. This is the kind of stew that's spicy, smoky, and built on deep layers of flavor. Whether you are cooking for family, your roommate, or just yourself, this one is a showstopper. So let me show you how to make it. Start off by boiling your proteins. Okay, so I used goat meat, woolly, and tripe for this recipe. Add some onions, add your green marinade. That I have the recipe on my page. I'll leave the link up there and also in my description, so do well to check it. And then add your Kivo 100% ginger, garlic, and onion powder, your salt, and some seasoning. And by the way, Kivo is sponsoring this particular recipe, so shout out to Kivo. Okay, so add some water, cover, and allow this to cook until the proteins are soft and tender. Growing up, this stew was a weekend favorite, especially on Sundays. That's why I'm even posting this on a Sunday, okay? Yeah, my mom would make this in a big pot and you could smell it from down the street, and we'll always keep this and have it during the week. Anyways, so whilst our protein is cooking, you're going to heat up some oil, add your chopped onions to this. Fry this for some few minutes, and you're going to add your blended onions. Here, this is just blended onions. The base for Zongo stew is onions. A lot of onions is going to make this very, very delicious. And trust me, the secret to making delicious stew is onions. And Zongo stew requires a lot of oil because you are doing a lot of frying. That's why I added more oil to this, and I fried the onions till they were well cooked, as you can see in the video. Okay, so when the onions are fully cooked, then you're going to go in with your tomato paste. Okay, after adding that, you're going to stir this and allow this to fry for about 15 to 20 minutes. I know it's a long time of frying, but then Zongo stew is all about frying. If you don't have patience, you can't make Zongo stew. Making this stew took me about 2 hours before I was able to finish, because a lot of frying goes on in this stew. So look at that, right? This shows you that the tomato paste and the onions have fried very well. That is why the oil is settling on top. Now this is an indication that it's time to add your blended tomato, onion, garlic, and ginger to this. I didn't add pepper to this because I told you guys that Kivo was sponsoring this. So which better pepper to add than the Kivo 100% hot pepper? And it is natural. It's so spicy with just a little, and your stew is salted with a lot of pepper. Now give this a quick stir, and you're going to cover and allow this to fry and cook at the same time. So while that is going on, you're going to check in on our proteins. Yes, it looks ready, and it's time to fry this. You're going to heat up some oil, add your proteins to this, and you're going to fry this till it is crunchy and well fried. That is dry. Okay, I like my meat very dry, because when it's in the stew it becomes soft anyways. So you're going to fry it till it's dry, or until when you bite you hear growl growl. Yes, that is just by the way. Anyways, fry your meat and set that aside. So as this is going on, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do well to join the family. Turn on the bell notification button to get notified anytime I make a post. It's time to check in on our stew. It's getting there, it's almost there, because the oil is settling on top, so you know that it's getting ready. It's time to add our other protein that we didn't fry, which is the tripe and then the woolly. We don't need to fry this, because after frying this you can't even enjoy it anyways. We like it very soft. Add that to the stew together with the stock. Allow this to continue frying. Yes, I told you guys that Zongo stew needs a lot of frying. Now let's check in again. Our stew looks ready. Looking at the color we are getting, which is this, our stew is ready. You can even fry it more to have a much more darker color than this. But this is an indication that your stew is ready. You can proceed to enjoy it this way, or fry it for longer. Okay, so add some salt and add your Kivo 100% natural spice powder. Okay, This is the spice powder that is going to elevate the flavor and taste of the Zongo Stew. This is your game changer. Okay, now give that a good stir. Add your fried proteins to this. Stir that, allow it to simmer for some time, and then you're going to finish it off with boiled eggs. In Ghana, Zongo Stew is one meal that brings people together, okay? People would always want to pair this with rice, spaghetti, salad, or even with waakye. And it's always nice when you're eating it with a group of people, like 3-4 people eating this together. It brings a lot of togetherness. That's how we love to eat here in Ghana, and this stew is a must try. If you enjoy this recipe, make sure to hit that like button, share it with somebody who misses home, which is Ghana, or cooked Ghanaian meals, and subscribe for more traditional and modern Ghanaian recipes every week. Comment below if you've ever had Zongo Stew, or if this is your first time trying it. I want to hear your stories, and I hope this is something you would want to try. Keep cooking, keep sharing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!